If you ever think about telling her, remember that you have just as much to lose as I do.
I attended my best friend's wedding last year. I was her maid of honor. I stood right behind her as she walked down the aisle, held her bouquet, even wiped her tears when she got emotional. Everyone kept saying how beautiful everything looked. And it did. It really did. But what nobody in that church knew, not a single person, was that I had been sleeping with her husband for 8 months before that day. 8 months. Queeneth and I have been best friends since JSS 3. 15 years. She's the kind of person that makes you feel seen, important, like you matter. Loyal, generous, loud in the best way. And I loved her. I really did. That's why what happened next still doesn't sit right with me. I met Mike before she did. We started talking on TikTok. Just random messages at first. Then it became every day. 3 weeks of talking and it felt rare. Like he actually saw me. Then one day, he just disappeared. No explanation. And I told myself I moved on.
But before we go back to how it all began, pause for a moment, like this video, follow and subscribe. And also tell me where you are watching from. I want to know who is sitting with me for this story.
Queeneth calls me, screaming. She met someone. She's excited, happy, glowing, telling me he's everything. I'm smiling, asking questions, just being her friend. Then she sends me his picture, and my stomach just drops. It was him. I panicked, but then I started thinking. We never dated. Nothing physical ever happened. We just talked. So it didn't mean anything, right? That's what I told myself. So I said nothing. The first time I saw him again was when she introduced us. I shook his hand like I didn't know him. And he played along. Perfectly. Looking back now, that should have been my warning. For a while, everything was fine. He didn't reach out. I didn't reach out. She was happy. Genuinely happy. I focused on being a good friend. Then she traveled for her master's, 6 months abroad. 2 weeks after she left, I got a message. Hi, dear. I should have ignored it. I should have told her immediately. But I didn't. I replied. It started small, just catching up. Then late night calls. Then it became him showing up at my apartment. And the whole time I knew it was wrong. Every single second. But I kept telling myself, if she doesn't know, nobody gets hurt. That was the lie. 8 months. That's how long it went on. 8 months of smiling in her face while hiding something this big. She's abroad, sending me voice notes about how excited she is to come home and marry him. And I'm replying, I'm so happy for you, while her fiancé is in my bed. I don't even know how to explain that version of me. When Queeneth came back, it ended, just like that. Mike acted like nothing ever happened, and I threw myself into being the best maid of honor she could ever have. I think I was trying to pay a debt I could never actually clear. The day of the wedding, I'm standing behind her as she walks down the aisle. She turns, looks at me and says, "Thank you for everything. I have never felt so disgusting in my entire life." But I smiled. I held it together through the ceremony. Then during the reception, Mike pulled me aside. He said something I will never forget. If you ever think about telling her, remember that you have just as much to lose as I do. That was the moment everything changed, because I finally understood. He didn't pursue me because he cared about me. He pursued me because I was close enough to Queeneth to be a threat, and sleeping with me was the safest way to keep me quiet. I wasn't special. I was strategy. I sat alone in a bathroom stall at my best friend's wedding, and everything just made sense in the worst possible way. It's been 14 months since that day. Queeneth is pregnant now. She posts about her perfect husband every week. I haven't told her. I haven't spoken to Mike since that day either. I didn't lose the friendship all at once. I just slowly disappeared because I couldn't look her in the face anymore. And now I'm stuck with this. If I tell her, I destroy everything. Her happiness, her marriage, the version of me she still believes in. If I don't tell her, then she builds her whole life on something that isn't real. So tell me honestly, what would you do if you are me?